Punny Business, a recursive spin on English jokes. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our English language learning series. Today, we have something fun and engaging for you. We're diving deep into the humor universe to discover the joy of recursive puns. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a laughter ride as we practice recursive puns together. Before we tackle recursive puns, let's do a quick refresher on what puns are. A pun is a form of wordplay that exploits multiple meanings of a term, or of similar-sounding words, for an intended humorous or rhetorical effect. These plays on words appear in all forms of written and spoken English, from literature to everyday conversations. An example of a simple pun might be, "Why don't we write with broken pencils? Because it's pointless." Now that we've refreshed our understanding of puns, let's move on to recursive puns. Recursive puns are puns within puns. They are a type of joke where the punchline or humor is derived from a pun that refers back to another element within the joke itself, creating a cycle or recursion of humor. An example of a recursive pun is, "I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down because it's lifting my spirits up." In this example, the primary pun comes from the phrase, "impossible to put down," which could refer to the book being incredibly engaging or, literally, due to anti-gravity. The secondary pun is, "lifting my spirits up," which relates back to the theme of anti-gravity. Practicing recursive puns is a two-step process. First, think of a basic pun and write it down. For example, "I used to be a baker because I needed dough." Next, see if you can add another pun to the joke that somehow refers back to the first pun or its theme. For example, "I used to be a baker because I needed dough, but I quit because it was a crummy job." In the second part, "crummy job" relates to the baker theme and forms a pun on its own, referencing both the breadcrumbs and the idea of a dissatisfying job. And that wraps up our fun-filled journey into the land of recursive puns. Remember, practicing these puns not only enhances your understanding of the English language but also adds a dash of humor to your communication skills. So, keep practicing and keep laughing, and soon, you'll be the life of every English-speaking party. Stay tuned for more exciting topics in our English language learning series. Happy learning!